We didn't set out to start a business. We were just a young couple with a new baby, trying to stay healthy, break generational habits, figure out how to grow our own food, and take care of ourselves. We used to post photos of our juices, mostly because they're so pretty and colorful, but then people started messaging us asking to buy them. At that time, we were both out of work because of COVID, and with that little push, we said yes. We started taking orders and delivering around Cayo with just one small ice box, hand squeezing every single bottle. We had no idea how to run a business. We were selling gallons of juice for $10, losing money, staying up all night juicing. We'd lay a piece of foam on the floor for our baby to sleep while we worked. I'd stop to breastfeed and then get right back to it. Some nights we'd start at 2 a.m. depending on the amount of orders. Looking back, it was chaotic and so full of purpose. People kept showing up for us. They believed in what we were doing, even before we fully understood it ourselves, and that support is what kept us going. We invested in a commercial juicer and spent weeks coming up with recipes and fun names for each blend, testing them with friends and family. Divine was our biggest taste tester. We designed labels, built a menu, made a website, and documented every step on social media. I know some of you have been following since day one. You watched this all unfold. In 2021, we officially registered our business. We focused on sustainability, using only recycled glass bottles to cut down on single-use plastic. We visited farms across Belize to understand exactly where our ingredients were coming from. We realized how important organic farming was, not just for the human health, but for the planet. And we knew we had to build that into our brand values. We went from stuffing juice into shipping boxes with ice to finally getting our first cooler, then a second, then started delivering countrywide by hopping on buses with 2 big ice boxes. We were going to Belize City every week, Cayo 3 times a week, and even making it to Keys, Placencia, PG. It was exhausting, but also really fun. After a year of that, we found a small space downtown to rent and turned it into our first storefront. And that's when we realized what we were doing before was just a little warm-up to entrepreneurship. Now, 5 years later, we've grown into something so much more. We've expanded our products, services, team, and production, but our values haven't changed. We're still about wellness, community, sustainability, and love. It was all necessary. If we were given what we have now back then, we wouldn't have been ready. God had to grow us first. Our daughter is now 4, and we now have another baby boy. We're still learning every single day. It hasn't been easy, and I can't speak on every single trial and tribulation because it would be too much to say. But here's what I've learned. You can rest if you need to, slow down if you must, but never give up. Just keep going.